Hey guys, and welcome back to another guide, and today we're going to be going over Choose Your Own Adventure. Now today's going to be a much shorter guide from the Survive the Ark one because I don't have to cover it as much as I did for Survive the Ark. So before I just go on a whole rant again, let's jump into stats. You're going to be looking at for a 120 survivor, which will be what you were looking at for Beta Ascension and extra 5 levels from Chibi bonus. You don't really want to be doing this mission if you don't have all of that. I mean, you can, but it's better to have that stuff. But anyway, so for the leveling wise, you want to be going for 400 health, 200 stamina, 450 weight, and 10 fortitude, and the rest into speed. If you've ascended more or whatever else, the rest into speed. Now, weight is a bit of a thing you can kind of mess with because it really depends on the armor you're using. You could be using flak, and flak is lighter than riot, and so you might not have to have as much weight. But this is around about the weight you'd be wanting. Soups and brews wise, you're going to be using med brews to heal, energy brews to keep you running, canteens, preferably tech canteens, but canteens to keep you hydrated, and if you can get tech canteens to keep you cooled off. Vocal chili to speed you up, mutton just for a food source. That's about it there. It actually isn't a bad idea. Okay, getting some insane lag here. Anyway, it's actually not a bad idea to grab some stimberries from your little HLNA shop, because again, like Survive the Ark, you can grab stimberries from her during the mission.
Survivor. Here's what I've got.
So it is another option, so you can just come over here, buy some stimberries real quick.
Let's do
Exit
this again.
real quick, and wow, I'm getting insane lag. That kind of sucks. Anyway, so then you just pop them right there, and boom, now you got some stimberries. For the run, you'll see I'm using stimulants, but there's a lot of things different from this hotbar to what I'm using in the run. That's just because that was what what I was using at the time. This is what you would be using for max so far on Gen 2. But yeah, so this is kind of stats you're looking for. The soups and brews you got, and riot armor. Big thing though, with whatever armor you're using, no matter what, get glide suits. You want 2 sets of glide suits, you want 2 sets of armor, and you want 2 sets of glide suits on your chest plates. Glide suits are going to be coming in ridiculously handy, so no matter what, bring glide suits. Anyway, alright, I think that's it, so let's get on with this mission. Alright, so, for wave 1 on mine, I had to collect keys. Now for you, might be, you have to go kill creatures, or you have to go stand on pressure plates. It really depends, but that really isn't a big thing for Wave 1. Wave 1's really easy. You just have to do your task. It's pretty simple. As long as you have a really good shotgun, it is entirely possible. It's really simple. If you're grabbing keys, deal with the Tabajaras. If you're grabbing pressure plates, deal with the Onyx. And if you have to kill creatures, obviously want to kill the creatures. Otherwise, it's pretty simple. But, here's the thing. Obviously, during the mission, you have to go through certain doors. It's not completely random on which door you are going to be going through. I do recommend grabbing yourself a pen and paper and beforehand marking down the 4 different doors, and then as the mission's going on, as you're getting key, pressure plate, or kill, you put a check mark or like something to signify that you got 1 for that. So, for mine, I had a paper where I had 3 different sets for each 3 waves, and in each set I have a little box that said blue, pink, yellow, and green, and then I put a check mark next to it once I got 1, another check mark if I got 2, and so on and so forth, and then whichever had more check marks is the door I went through. So that's what you want to be trying to do. Obviously there's other options. You probably find some option on your computer to do it or whatever else, but I used a pen and paper to write it down just to make it slightly easier so you don't have to remember everything, but it can be very helpful. Anyway, I want to try to make that quick because it's something you're going to be using the entire through every single wave. But yeah, so set up 3 boxes and then inside write green, pink, blue, yellow, and then you're going to put check marks or whatever else next to them to signify how many they went, or how many they have gotten, and whichever has more check marks is the door you're going to be going through. Anyway, alright, let's move to wave 2. Alright, so wave 2 is a bit more complicated. It's a maze. I'll be honest, I'm terrible with mazes, so I still have yet to figure out the pattern and where to go. But it's pretty simple. For my set, I had to kill stuff, which was pretty easy, and it's definitely a good one for the maze, because for the maze, if you can manage to get up to the top, you can now snipe the things that are lower down, which is pretty helpful. Otherwise, you'll have keys or pressure plates, which also is not too bad. As long as you can figure out your way through the maze, it's pretty easy. Pretty easy all around. Not too bad, but yeah, really, the more difficult wave is wave 3 because of parkour. Wave 1 and wave 2 are just kill creatures that are trying to kill you, or kill creatures that it tells you to kill. Anyway, alright, let's move to wave 2. Alright, so wave 2 is a bit more of a frustrating one. It's not complicated, especially if you have a glide suit, but it is frustrating. So, what are you going to be doing? Well, obviously, it depends on what you have. If you got creatures to kill for this one, it is so simple, because all you have to do is just lure them down to the bottom, and then you can kill them easy. But, if you got unlucky, which does tend to happen more, if you got keys, or you had to grab pressure plates, which I had the pressure plates. So if you got keys or pressure plates, it's a bit more complicated for you, because now you have to go along the parkour to grab them, which is oh so fun. Yeah, so basically what you're going to be trying to pull off is you are going to be using your glide suit as much as possible. So in the center area, so you want to be jumping through the little podiums at the beginning, and at the center area there are 2 jump pads that boost you up really high. You want to use those to boost you up high, and then use your glide suit to jump to the different pressure plates or keys. That's really all you're going to be doing. Deal with tapajaras or onyx that are trying to kill you in the process. If you have keys, you're going to have tapajaras. If you have pressure plates, you have onyx. But yeah, it's a simple process. It's just more annoying. But yeah, you're going to be gliding around a lot for this one. You want to be using the jump pads at that big center area to jump up high, and then you're just going to be gliding around, grabbing them. You could probably also use parachutes, but glide suits are definitely preferable. Plus, even if you do not have the Aberration DLC, so you can't learn it or craft it, you should be able to get some glide suits from missions, and I think even glide suit blueprints from missions as well. So it is possible to get a glide suit. You might have to pull off some other missions first, but you can get a glide suit even if you do not have Aberration. But yeah, the basic of this mission is just use the superpower jump pads and glide around to grab the keys or jump pads, or if you have creatures, simple process of just luring them down and killing them. Alright, so now you have the final wave, where you have to be defeating the macro summoner. So, if you don't know how to beat this, basically you gotta go around, get on the pressure plates that once the mini summoners come out, they will tell you which pressure plates you need to step on. As you can see here, I have blue and green. So I now have to step on every blue and green pressure plates on the arena. I went for center first, just that way I could grab all of those, because eventually creatures start spawning. So if you get the center done first, then you can just basically ring the creatures around and you don't have to worry about it. In reality, you can use you don't have to do the center first. You can do the center last. It is an option, but I definitely recommend sticking to either center first, then the outside, or the outside, then the center. Don't mix them in, because you want a format to it, so that way you can check off, be like, alright, I did all that, so now I gotta go into the center. Or you can be like, alright, I did the center, now we're gonna be going around the edge and see what we can find. So that way you know that if you've missed one, it's not like, oh crap, I need to make it all the way around just to figure out where it is. Instead, now, you know it's either in the pillars, or in the pillars, center, or ring. But yeah, from there, you just gotta grab pressure plates, shotgun those summoners, and then once the summoners are down, I was messing around, I was trying to figure out what you need, but shotgun all around, best weapon. Best weapon is the shotgun, so totally recommend just shotgun, get a good one, a really good shotgun, and just use that fully here. That's really the basic of this mission. I'll speed through it instead of just cutting to the next, or till it's ended, but yeah, really it's just grabbing pressure plates and shotgunning the guy. That's really it. If you accidentally step on a wrong color pressure plate, it will electrocute you and spawn some creatures in. So be very careful on not stepping on the wrong pressure plates. It can ruin you. So be very, very, very careful. Anyway, yeah, I'll just speed through the rest, but yeah, that's the simple process. It's a simple mission, it's just annoying. That's really all it is. It's a frustrating mission, but it is simple. Anyway, let's keep going. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that guide, because, I mean, realistically, it's a simple mission. It really, really is. I mean, yeah, it's really just more annoying, and you need a good shotgun, but it's a simple mission, so once you get, I would recommend doing beta. Once you can get beta down, alpha's easy. It's just strategy and good shotgun. That's really about it to this mission. That's really about it. Strategy, shotgun, oh, and good armor, I should say. But yeah, anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed, and yeah, pretty simple, pretty easy. But yeah, see you guys next time.